Hello and welcome to a demo video of my dungeon crawler game that I am making. I will be showing the latest version of what I have done. I have created at the moment for my game the tile grid dungeon generator, or the level generator. So if I generate a dungeon, we can see that it has 4 end rooms and it's connected in this way. So I guess one thing to note is that it's a grid. We notice that everything's in a uniform way. It could be made up into a square, but also that you've got these white and black squares. So the white squares are the rooms, and the black squares are the connections. So, for example, this room is connected to this room, which goes into this room and goes this way. So you can't get to this room by going through this way unless you go all the way around here. Same as with this end room here, you can't go here. So the way that this works is that it uses a tree data structure, and when the tree is generating, it when it actually creates the node, it selects which directions it's able to generate more rooms. So it selects a random number of rooms. For example, let's say this one, it generated 2. So I selected 2 and picked 2 random directions. It was like, okay, so I'll choose this one, I'll choose this one. But if it can't generate a room because something's already there, then it won't do it. If it finds free space, it will be able to do that. So then you won't have this overlapping of different rooms and making a mess. What I have done at the moment is that I've allowed or I've set a rule that only rooms or only levels with at least 4 end rooms can generate. So with this one, end room, end room, end room, end room, rest are connected. So an end room is something which doesn't have any child nodes off of it, or is only connected to its parent, so is only connected to one other room. So this one is only connected here, this one's only connected here, there, and here. With this one, end room, end room, end room, end room. And if you notice that it does create this winding, this wind. And as I increase the level number, it has a chance to get bigger and bigger. So this is quite an interesting one. If we look at this bit here, so we can see that it looks like it's created a cycle, but in fact it's just gone quite a long way around, which is quite interesting. So in order to get from here, you have to go all the way around here. But this isn't the final state of the dungeon generator, or what I've got so far. My next step from this point is to be able to display the room, so not just display this the overall level structure itself, but this screen, this game screen, would actually show the level, and the player would be able to move from room to room, so I'd be able to go from here to here to here to here by going through some doors. After that, I would want to create enemies and basic pickups, so that once you defeat the enemies, the doors will open and you'll be able to advance to the next room. And then would come the tracking of the player to get their statistics, and then being able to properly personalize it in such a way where in the level generator it would be like, okay, I'm not going to have this room here, I would choose this room instead, because the player has defeated this enemy too many times and it's very good, so let's try something else, or I will buff this enemy, or this enemy in the room. But yeah, so that's the next steps of my project, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will see you in the next update.